Hello, grade 7. Welcome, of course, here on my online class. So, we're going, of course, to discuss today the quarter 1, module 2, and it talks about, of course, the genres of viewing. So, as you can see on the picture, we have the YouTube picture, the Netflix, we have actually the news report, etc., etc. So, in the 21st century learners like you are actually a visual and digital. When you say visual, we have to use, of course, our eyes in order for you to see something and to observe something. And digital with the use, of course, of the technology today. So, according to the research, students take in information 55% in the visual and only 7% in text. The same as our listening, reading, writing, and speaking skills, viewing also needs to be developed as it helps you to become competent lifelong learner who pays attention to valid facts, inferences, and critical analysis. So if you encounter, of course, a difficulty in answering this task, what I'm going, of course, to discuss later, so feel free, of course, to consult to me as a teacher or a facilitator, and always you have to bear it in your mind that you are not alone. So if you may encountering some difficulty, you may ask, of course, something with me. Okay, on the activity one, viewing prelude. So I'll be showing, of course, two short clips taken from the internet, specifically in YouTube. Check if you can give the names of each video clip for those who do not have internet access. So I'm going, of course, to provide a link in order for you to be able to, access it. So we have here a first YouTube, this one. First one link and then the second link. Okay, hold on. Okay, let us proceed first to the first video. Okay, so it is titled. Hold on. Coronavirus Philippines threatens measures as cases rise. So I want you to watch critically. Okay. That is the first video. Okay, that is the our first video. Okay. Next, let us proceed to the next video.
President Rodrigo Duterte will please.
Hold on, hold on. Okay, here is the second video.
No one's allowed to talk. Is that it? You can't talk.
No, you intimidate them.
Good God, you're a woman. Is it better to be feared or respected? I say, is it too much to ask for both? I humbly present the Jericho. Tony Stark. Now you work for me. How do you build this stuff? Your eyes are red. Your tears for your long lost boss.
Tears of joy. I hate job hunting.
Yeah, vacation's over. Welcome home, sir. Put up the scanner lid. What happened over there? I have my eyes open. I want to protect the people I put in harm's way. A man with a dozen apiece. Been doing all the vision. Yeah, I can fly. Let's see if this dog can hunt. So the upgrade is complete. Tell you what, throw a little hot rod red in there. Hey, good luck keeping up.
What's going on here?
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing. There's been speculation that I'm parading around as a superhero. I'm just not the hero type, clearly.
So that is of course our second video. Okay, let us proceed of course to the analysis of the video, okay? Hold on. Okay, here is of course the questions that you have to answer. Okay, you have to answer it on one whole sheet of pad paper, and don't forget of course um, to write your name and then your grade and section and then your cell phone number and then the process questions. Here are the questions that you have to answer. First, what is the difference between the two clips, the two videos that I presented earlier? Number two is where, and when do you usually see these? For a third, what is the purpose of each clip? So those are the questions based on the video that I presented. Okay, so let us move on to the discussion. So our daily living highly involves visual media such as the television and online platforms allows you to become active in a modern way of communicating around the world. We see advertisements on the television, of course, on the YouTube, etc., films, diagrams, symbols, photographs, videos, drama, drawings, sculptures, and paintings on a daily basis that we pave way to developing the viewing skill as the fifth macro skill of learning English language. So viewing, what is the importance of viewing? Viewing helps you understand the message by seeking and checking understanding. It is classified according to its purpose and type of information presented. The classification of viewing is called genres of viewing. So as you can see, there are a lot of materials. So what are those materials? So we have five genres of viewing. First is the news flash. So what is, of course, a news flash? A news flash, it is a single item of important news that is aired separately and often interrupts other program. For example, so you are watching a movie, what I mean is a series or a teleserie and in ABS or in the GMA, and then there is of course an interruption. So for example, a flash report. So about of course the 24 horas news alert. So because of that interruption the news, so for example, there is a news of course here in Tanzania, so that is what you call news flash, interrupting, of course, giving, of course, an important news that is aired separately and often interrupts other program. So we have a weather report. So what is a weather report? A weather report is usually a part of an entire news program that tells and foretells weather condition on the specific area. So for example, as of today, we have actually the typhoon, right? So we are actually encountering about what is the weather condition of the of Tanzania. So giving that report based on the weather, so that is what you call the weather report. So what is, of course, an internet-based program? So an internet-based program is a program that is informative and can be accessed through website. So for example, the DepEd Commons, if you are familiar with that, the SlideShare, the Yahoo, the YouTube. So if you're going, of course, to search something on information, of course, and using a Google, for example, or a Chrome, so that is what you call an internet-based program. So for example, an assignment, I want you to research this one, for example. So what you have to do is you have to research using a platform, which is an internet-based program. So that is the third type. The fourth type is movie trailer. So what is a movie trailer? It is a short clip from the film, while movie itself is a long version. For example, The Seven Sundays, One More Chance, Hello, Love, Goodbye, for example. It is a short clip only that summarize, that give, of course, summary of not actually a summary of the movie. So that is just like Patikim. That is what you call the movie trailer. And the number five, what is a documentary? Documentary is a research-based reporting that deals with a specific topic and format. For example, on the first video, that is what you call a documentary. For example, we're going to document or we are watching actually Cara David documentary. So that is what you call the documentary. There is a specific report or a research-based reporting deals with the specific topic and format. So that is a documentary. Okay, those are the first one is news flash. Second one is the weather report. Third is the internet-based program. Fourth, the movie trailer. And last one is the documentary. So let us move on to the other one. When there are current issues that the news organization like ABS, GMA, and CNN feel warrant of interrupting their scheduled programming in television, So that is what you call the news flash is aired. So that is what you call a news flash. There is an interruption. So here, what is a weather report? As what I've said, it is a program that updates and foretells weather conditions on a specific area. Weather forecasts are made by collecting data about the current state of the atmosphere at the given place. So that is a weather report. So what is an internet-based program on the other hand? It provides the viewers informative shows that can be accessed through websites using internet connection, Netflix, iWant TV, and many more internet-based program based show provide shows that are highly dependent to the internet. So that is what you call the internet-based program. Like for example, the Dapad Commons, diba? The slide shares. So the other one, of course, oftentimes when there are upcoming movies, there are series of selected shots that are shown in television or internet. As these movie trailers attracts you because of its exciting, funny, or noteworthy parts of the film. These are usually short to avoid spoilers. So, hindi siya pinapakita lahat-lahat talaga. So, that is what you call the movie trailers. So, the next one is, of course, the documentary. It is a genre of viewing that is based on research. You can usually see it in long duration as it is lengthy. It has the ability to bring us a broader, more deeply engaged, and wider view of the current issues. Okay, let us proceed, of course, on the activity two that you're going to look. So here is the activity two. So I'm going to show a video clip also. What is the video title? And then the source here is the source of information of that video. So you have to, if you're going to look this and to type it on the YouTube, of course. So you have to, you can get the title. So there are questions that that you have to answer. So these are first, what are the common misinformation about preventing COVID-19? Later, I'm going to show the video clip. Number two, how do you check for valid information about COVID-19? The last one, why is it very important to check the information from social media? So you have to answer these questions on your one whole sheet of pad paper also. And using this format, you have to copy this. Okay, copy and answer. The next one. Okay, here is I'm going to give you, of course, the details or information. What is that YouTube all about? Here is the video. Okay, hold on. Okay, here is the video. Okay, watch so that you may answer quickly the the activity. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, hold on.
Information has exploded on social media. Have you read to hold your breath for 10 seconds as a self check to see if you have COVID 19? How about drinking diluted bleach as a treatment or even a cure? Problem is, it's not true and potentially dangerous. Big Tech has ramped up its efforts to stop the spread of fake news. Facebook prominently displays COVID 19 information, giving users easy access to trusted sources like the WHO. WhatsApp also
That is the
launched a
video
similar
on the
page for
activity
healthcare
2.
workers, educators, and local governments, giving tips on how best to communicate using that platform. Twitter is removing tweets that recommend cures or advice counter to those of public health authorities, and YouTube has demonetized some coronavirus content. But ultimately, it may be up to you to be your own disinformation detective. So, here are some tips that you can use to spot coronavirus misinformation in your social media feed. First, ask yourself, is the content more surprising, inflammatory, or politically one-sided than you'd otherwise expect? Is the post urging you to share it? Are there blatant misspellings or poor grammar, and does someone stand to profit from the message? If you answered yes, it might be worth a second look. And that means checking to see if the handle is verified by the platform. For pictures, do a reverse image search to see if any of the photos originated prior to the COVID crisis, or go to the verified handle page of any authority cited. Remember that breath test? Depending upon the version you read, it may have cited Stanford University. And if you were to check their Twitter page, you'll see it debunked right there, specifically calling out the content as misinformation.
Okay, that is of course our activity 2. Okay, for your activity 3, here is of course the activity 3 that you have to answer also. That is the activity 2, and you have to after you watched it, you have watched it. So you have to know of course the video title and then the source. Here is the source of the link. You just copy this into here. And then what are the common misconceptions about preventing COVID-19 and etc. And then for the last activity that you have to answer, so additional activity, so nuggets and wisdom. So go over on the various tasks that you have came across in the lesson. Reflect on the valuable insights that you have gained. Make sure to write down your reflection on your English notebook, not an English notebook, okay? On your one whole sheet of pad paper, observing the correct subject verb agreement. What I mean is correct grammar. Here are the 2 questions. First, what do you think is the most useful genre of viewing? Is it news flash? It is documentary? It is whatever, etc. So, would you believe that the genres of viewing can impact your study habits? In what way? So, do you think when you say impact, what is of course do you think there is an impact? No, there is. Do you think there's an importance that you may learn from from the genres of viewing? So those are actually we have 3 activities for these genres of viewing. The first one is, as what I've said here, the 2 videos that I presented first, and then first activity here, the process questions, 3 questions that you have to answer from the first 2 videos, and then the next one is the activity 2 here, the video that I presented also about COVID-19, the misconception. All right, here is the source. If you want to search it again, here is the source, of course. And then the last one is only a reflection activity. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope that you learn, of course, from today's lesson, and good luck for your activity. So, thank you so much, and congratulations. If you're going to pass it on my email also, please. That is the three tasks. So, you have to give me, of course, your answer until next week, okay? Next week. So, don't forget, of course, to write your name there and your section, and then also of course your cell phone number. Here is of course the my email, jeffrey.zamora002 at deped.gov.ph. Don't forget that. Okay, and the subject of course will be your, the subject of course will be what I mean is the subject is week two. It should be week two. You have to submit it. Okay? Week two, the subject. Genres of viewing. Week two. Let's say the subject will be, of course, for example, here I'm going to type it. Okay? Subject will be, if you're going to have to email me your answer, the subject, of course, hold on. Subject on email. It would be this one. Um, your section, your section, and then followed by the week two. That's it. Just one. Your subject on email, your section, and then hyphen week two. Okay. Thank you, and I hope you understand, of course, everything. The activities that you have to answer. Thank you so much, and have a great day.